years ago. We've had an angel investment, a lot of blood, sweat, toil and tears, which has taken us to the position where we've produced this petrol from air and gathered an enormous amount of publicity around it, which has brought in a lot of people with interest in taking the fuel, taking the production units for the fuel, or indeed supporting us with funding. And we're talking to a number of those people at the moment. We're very happy to talk to more. The more money we get, the further we can go, the quicker we can do the various things we want to do. We have three core areas of technology, really. We've filed 3 patent applications. Our technologies are around fuel reactor systems, energy storage opportunities, and then CO2 extraction and release. Very capable team behind all of this. People with experience chairing the British Wind Association, David Still, our chairman, also former managing director of Clipper Wind Farms. Our chief executive, experience at ICI, project management, many large industrial and chemical process plants. My background is global head of brand for Rolls-Royce PLC for 5.5 years. Communications and Investor Relations Director at IMI PLC, so lots of FTSE 250, 100 experience. And Bob Jennings, just pick him out briefly, our technologist here, probably has more patents to his name around methanol and fuel production than anybody else in the world. Fantastic guy. The business strategy is to continue to develop and improve our demonstrator units. This is housed in 2 shipping containers up on Teesside. The top picture here shows the CO2 air extraction equipment, the tower sticking out of the container. By the summer of this year, we will be producing 110 litres of fuel a day, and we've switched our business model to doing that in the near term, rather than getting on with building the 1 tonne a day plant, simply because of the interest from the motor industry, the motor racing industry, the fuel blenders, and various potential partners in that area who simply want more of our fuel. A lot of very interesting people like Cosworth, Jaguar Land Rover, Lotus, and so on have all got our fuels for testing in small quantities, but they now need it in demonstration quantities to run in vehicles. So we need to scale that up more quickly than we can by building the 1 tonne a day plant. So we have this pilot phase now. Fantastic interest and some specific joint venture opportunities as well in the near term. Our initial markets are going to be niches for clean, synthetic and carbon neutral fuels, but we see a very important market around energy storage and balancing, because if you can turn your surplus, stranded or wrong time renewable electricity into a valuable fuel commodity that is much more transportable, much more usable, it's going to be much better than trying to stuff it all into a battery and still bring it out as electricity, which is still difficult to transport, and you lose a lot of efficiency in that process. Over time, it could well become a general transport fuel, but we will have to see how things develop. So that scalability is relatively straightforward. Our technologists described this as a chemistry set, and the chemistry set simply gets larger. So we move from the demonstrator through the pilot phase and on to refinery scale over time. We've already seen interest from specific local authorities, island communities wanting to run their own fuel, have the energy independence that gives them, the energy security that gives them, the price predictability that gives them over the cost of their fuels, over the lifetime of a plant, which could easily be 25 years. Many, many potential applications, but we're focused on those that are already approaching us. So we're talking to 3 local authorities, 1 airports group, and also 2 island communities at the moment. This fixed cost base can only improve our position as time goes on. Fossil oil prices are only going to go one way, and while we might be in niche markets at the moment with small-scale plants and localized plants, over time that will grow and change and will become more and more competitive. The strategic opportunities are obvious. We're an oil-based economy. The whole Western world is based on oil. Oil is at the mercy of the supply chain, unless you're producing it yourself, which you can do with an AFS system. We have a commercial route to that fuel. We have a business plan that works. The concept is proven in our demonstrator. With the support of partners and funders, it can all be delivered quickly. So I look forward to talking to people further about that. We have a little exhibit through on the other side of the facility here. I look forward to talking to you. Thank you very much.